Think of this. If you have the opportunity to give your dog bones or gold, do you think your dog is going to go in for gold because it's so special and so precious to you? That dog would definitely go in for the bones, no matter how important that gold is to you. I brought up this story because I want to teach you some things about ignorance, preference, and opportunities. Mostly, we have the thing in our face and we have various options, but because of ignorance, we don't go in for the perfect one. The gold is very important than the bone, but to the dog, the bone is what it's looking for at that moment because it cannot eat that gold, and the gold has never been of importance to it. But to you, gold sounds very important and gold sounds very precious, and you are always going to go in for the bones. But when you are ignorant about the thing, you are never going to go in for that thing. That's what hits most of us in these days. We are ignorant about the things that we can do. There are so many opportunities that are smiling to us, but because of ignorance, we choose to ride with things that are of no importance because they are sweet, because they are nice, because the bone is very sweet to the dog, and it will choose it over the gold any day. You being ignorant can really hurt you because a gold can buy a lot of bones for the dog, but because it does not know anything about it, it is definitely going to go in for something that will give it pleasure in just 5 minutes, and something that is going to give him a short time pleasure. But if it knew that it can give the gold to its master to buy more bones, then it will definitely go in for the gold. This is what most of us are facing at this moment. We have golden opportunities, but because we don't see that sweetness in that opportunity at the start, we think we need to go in for what makes us feel good at the moment. And because we choose to be so ignorant and choose to go for things that our heart feels and things that we see people do and being great at it so easily, we are always going to go by that ignorant line, and we are not going to see that good or that special thing that would have been of importance if we went in for from the start. Okay, so now the dog is ignorant, and there's no way a dog is going to go in for gold when he sees bones. But you, are you ignorant? Are you going to choose food over gold? You are human. You have plans, you have aims, you have goals that you want to achieve. We all want money, but we are all not ready to go in for the path to make more money. We all want good life, we all want comfort, we all want the pleasures of the world. But who is ready to bear the pain to achieve that? Most of us are not ready to bear that pain. So I also want to talk about opportunities that are presented to us and the kind of opportunities that we choose. We have two different opportunities for the dog right now. And right now, I want you to shift your mind from the dog and shift it to yourself. You have the opportunity to choose between gold and food. A dog does not care about gold, so he's definitely going to choose the bone. But you care about gold. But because of how the gold may look to you, and because of how you think you have to take it to this place in order for people to buy it, for you to get like the profit of it, or for you to see the money in it, you can choose to go in for bone or choose to go in for food. This may be something that you see literal and you think you always go in for gold, but that's not how the world presents it to you. You have the opportunity to have gold or food most of the time, but you choose food. And I'm not lying. This is what is really fascinating about this. We have opportunities that the world is presenting us today, that if we are going to take our time today and learn, we are going to achieve gold or you are going to achieve that success we've been thinking of every day. But now we are chasing after things that is trending, things that everybody is doing, things that give us pleasure, things that make us happy at the moment, and we don't think about things that we can invest in for future. If you have gold right now, you have a rich and a prosperous life, and you know that your future is secured or guaranteed. But if you have food right now, you know that you can eat it in the next 5 minutes, and in the next day you are going to bring it out. A lot of us are presented with these opportunities to choose between gold and food. What are you choosing? Don't be so ignorant about the opportunities life is presenting you. You have a great opportunity to be watching this video right now. This is the best opportunity you ever get. And if you are going to listen to what I'm talking about in this video, you are going to sit down and think about it deeply and know that life has been presenting you gold, but you are always choosing bones. I don't want to talk like I'm a saint, or I don't want to talk like someone that has been choosing the right path always. But I know that most of you watching this video were presented with good at some point in your life, but you decided to choose bones. You've not done a great mistake in your life, but every day is a day to learn. And I'm telling you today that if you are going to start picking gold, you are going to start planning your life, if you are going to write down the path that you want your life to go and read it over and over again, that will be good for you. That's how all big people you see do it. But I think that's very slow, and that's not going to work for you. So you choose happiness today. You choose to scroll on social media. You choose to read things that are not important to you. But there are so many books that will make you rich. Now let's talk about preferences. The dog, as I used in the first scenario, prefer bones. It does not care. It doesn't matter how important the gold is in real life. What it prefers is bones. Now the truth is, most of us prefer certain things, and because of how we desire for that thing and how our hearts is following that thing, we do not care about how important other stuff are, and we are not ready to learn about how those things are going to profit our life. You've heard a lot of people being successful talk about how they became successful, but because you have pleasure in doing so many useless things, you don't care about how they became successful, or you think those stories are fake or are gimmicks that they try to put out there. You don't seek to know the path they took, and you think everyone that's rich has a secret way that the person is not telling you. But if you are going to take your time, watch some successful people, look at their life, and see the stories that they tell in interviews and on their videos, you know that these are true. No one will come and lie to you. How do you think that if I am a successful person, I will come and sit there and lie to you about how I was able to achieve success? Because your preferences are low, and you prefer things that give you happiness in minutes, you are always going to think the pain and the struggle they talk about are fake, or they are ways that they are trying to portray themselves to have gone through the hard way. There is no one that has made it and continuously making it that did not go to the hard way. People that choose the short path are going to be breakdown. So if someone comes to you and preach to you that I was consistent, I was doing it every day, I started with this low income job, and you think that person is lying to you, then you are also lying to yourself. Because the reason why you are thinking that person is lying to you is that you think that thing that you seek pleasure in, that thing that you see other people do and you picture it to be so easy to do, so you try to use a shortcut, is what is going to make you successful. How many years, how many days, how many months have you been trying that thing? And what's the results that you get from that? The truth is always going to hit you hard, and the truth is always painful. But the truth is the truth regardless. You know what is fascinating about our lives today is that we don't care about how many people made it through pain. All we know is that there is someone that has a very sweet story and a very nice story on the media, and that's how we also want our lives to be. But you know, if that person was set on the hill from the start, you are set below the hill, how are you going to finesse that way to the top? It is the consistency, it is the daily motivation, it is the hard work and the learning process that they go through every day that made them who they are. I am passionate to talk to you about this, and I want to motivate young people in order for them to lead, or in order for them to have a good life in future. You can choose to listen and you can choose to screw away. But if you choose to listen, then I want you to join me. I want you to take a critical look into your life. Are you following pleasures, or are you following the right path? Because there is always a right path to follow. If someone tells you that there is no way that person made it through the hard way, then that person is trying to lie to you, or that person is trying to take away your gold. But if he tells you it is based on the hard work, presenting yourself every time, appearing to do it every time, being consistent at it, then that person is serving you gold. And if you are going to take that gold, you are going to be that person you want to be in future. Don't be lied to. Don't let them sell that false information to you, because you can become that great person if you are going to go in for gold and forget about food, or forget about the bone. Don't be like a dog, because you are human. You have a good life. We all have that opportunity to become that great person. Becoming a great person or becoming a successful person in future is not given to some group of people, or it's not given to a few sets of people. It's given to everyone. Everybody can become that person. But how? If there was a simple way, then everybody would have become. If there was a simple way, then nobody would have been that low class person. It's always the hard way. That's why a lot of people lose interest. Do you think old people that did not have a successful life, or old people that did not live a good life, didn't want to live a good life when they were young? They all wanted to, but the good life presented itself to people that chased after it, people that move in for it. You can be chasing the wrong direction, and that's one thing that can really hurt you. So sit down, watch yourself. How do you mind gold? How do you go in for that gold? Live a purpose-driven life. Ask yourself, how will I get there? There are so many resources you can use to know what you can do, and there are so many resources on the internet that can map your life for you. Even ChatGPT can map your life for you in whatever you have to do in order to get to the point that you want to get to. But because you think it's so hard to get there, you are not making use of any resources you have. But today, I'm telling you, being successful is not blocked. The pathway to become a successful person is not blocked. You always have the opportunity and the chance to choose. And if you are going to choose the wrong path, it's in your court. And if you are going to choose gold, it's in your court. Thank you for watching this video. Like, share, and subscribe.